Hello, my name's John Hassan. I'm going to take you through quite a walkthrough on how you can use Keyword Grouper to create your own ad campaigns. To start with, first you got to go to the website kwgrouper.com. I assume you're already here because you're seeing this video. If not, that's where you go. kwgrouper.com stands for Keyword Grouper. You can read my little story about why I built this thing and so on. But the real part is you need to create an account. After you do, that's pretty easy. Email address, password, not a big deal. After you do that, you need to download it. Click on it. Choose Windows or Mac. That's right, it runs in both. And then download it, and then extract the archive and run it. And then from there, when you start it, you will see this. Ta-da! Keyword Grouper. The first thing we need to do is get a bunch of keywords. Since we don't have a bunch of keywords, I'm going to show you how. This isn't the only way I get keywords. This is one way to get a bunch of keywords. The first thing we need to do is pick something that I'm going to sell. In this case, I'm going to sell timeshares. Now, I actually have two different products that I could sell. I could sell this My Timeshare Pro one, or I can sell this one called Cash for My Timeshare. I'm going to pick Cash for My Timeshare, and the biggest reason why is because when I put in My Timeshare Pro in Google and I said, hey Google, give me some keywords for this, it gave me like 2, and that was it. I'm like, okay, so obviously Google doesn't like that website very much. And since this is gonna be a lazy, really quick, direct from the ad to the landing page. There's no in between leader page, squeeze page, nothing. This is just quick and dirty. So this is a bunch of keywords that it gave me. I'm going to go ahead and download all of those into a text file, but that's not all I'm going to do because okay, cool. That gave me a bunch of keywords, but you know, I've only got a little bit, and I have a couple of ideas on some things that I could do to do this a little bit better. So I've got my John Hassan's free simple PPC keyword builder. Go to johnhassan.com, johnhasson.com, just like that. Go there, and on the top you'll see a link for JAW Simple PPC, and this is totally free. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a couple of permutations and variations based on what I saw in this list. So we have, I see things like sell, resell, resell, sale, because people don't know how to spell. I'm even going to put in buy. And I'm also, what I want to do, I'm going to move this over. I'm going to say how to, and I'm going to put in like now, today, and I'm also going to, move those over a little bit, and I'm going to put in something like Aruba, Hawaii, Florida, you know, just generic places like that. Now, if we had more time, I'd probably do a lot more. And I'm going to make this optional. I'm going to make this one optional and this one optional. And now I'm going to generate my keyword combinations. Boom. Done. So I've got this many. So I'm going to copy all those, paste it into here, and so now I've got, I don't know, 500 or so keywords. Okay. So done with that. I've got my little notepad editor that I've been using. Let's pull up Keyword Grouper again. Let's paste in my keywords. Control V, paste them, so 448. Now this doesn't count dupes or anything like that. I'm going to validate this list, and what that'll do is that'll submit it to the server, remove duplicates. In this case I got rid of 7 duplicates. So it tells me it thinks it's going to take about an hour and a half to process and group these keywords. It's not really going to take that long, but it's overestimating, overcompensating. So I'm going to submit this job, and that's it. Now we're done. Now we wait. I can go to the current jobs tab, and I can actually see that it's analyzing keywords, and I can see when it was submitted. And if I want to refresh, I just go back and forth, and it does it again. And every time I do it, you'll see a little wiggly thing right here, and you can see that it's doing something. And so now we just wait. So I'm going to come back to you in a little bit after this is done. Real quick, you can see that it's actually working on it. One quick thing I wanted to add when you go here, you can see analyzing keywords. It's actually going to go from 0 to 100% twice. Then it goes on to another step where it actually looks at the data, groups them, and it runs through that past. Alright, well, it's done. And so it took it about 40-ish minutes, which is, let's say it was going to take an hour and a half, and it took about half of that time. So that's not that bad. While I was running, I wanted to go and show you something I put together real quick. I went and grabbed the last 45 days of 3 campaigns. These campaigns are all targeting the same niche. These Job 114 and Job 54 were completely built and automated by Keyword Grouper. This other campaign was done by hand. On one of these, I took all the same keywords and grouped them together. On another one, I did something a little bit different with the keywords and the ads, and I honestly don't remember which I did with which. But the thing that I wanted to point out is that the CTR for this campaign that I built by hand is 1.25. The CTR for both of these campaigns, which were grouped automatically, is 1.26, is pretty much essentially the same and over double. So just showing you that the grouping, by the automatic grouping, isn't necessarily going to hurt you. Now, that being said, I do believe personally that if someone who actually really knows what they're doing, not someone who you just said, hey, group these keywords for me, but someone who really knows what they're doing, can always outperform my automated system. But I use my automated system all the time because it's more than just having the keywords grouped in the right group. That is part of it, but just as important, if not more important, is making sure that the ads you have in the keyword groups are actually relevant to the keywords themselves. And we're going to move on to that one in just a second. So let me download this. I click on it. It's done. Job 140. Download it. It's downloading. It's downloaded. Cool. Now I'm going to go to the Ads tab. I'm going to scroll down once it loads to Job 140. We have 97 groups for a total of 441 keywords and 0 ads. Let's click on some of these and see how we get. So buy a timeshare. This group is called How to Buy Timeshare Aruba. So let's go look, and look, all these keywords about how to buy timeshare in Aruba. Great. Let me show you something really cool. This is one of the new features that we added in version 2.0. I can right click on this group and I can copy competitor ads. Now, one thing I want to warn you about, this is big warning, is that most of the time you're going to get ads that have trademarks in them or things like that. Like, let's say you're doing insurance, all right? And so you say, you know, I'm just gonna copy everybody's ad. Well, that's going to get you in a lot of trouble because most of those ads, especially the ads that rank well because they have copyrighted terms like Geico or Allstate or Farmers or things like that, words that you can't actually bid on anyways. And if you ever do get them passed, then eventually the Geico lawyers will find you and send you a cease and desist. So do not blindly use this. Do not blindly use this. You've got to actually use some skill with this. You can't just go and copy everybody's ads. Now, that being said, let's copy everybody's ads. And we're back. So, then I know I'm on group How to Buy Timeshare Aruba. Great. So I'm going to copy competitor ads. Now, one thing I'm really curious about, I haven't actually done this, is I'm going to take the domain name, the display URL, cashformytimeshare.com, which is the actual landing page. So I'm curious who else is bidding, who else is doing direct linking to this offer for this particular set of keywords. I'm just going to grab the first 5, if there are any, and hit OK. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got 2. So 2 people are bidding on this, or I see the ad in there twice. It looks like it's the exact same ad, so the ad probably showed up twice. And I can look at that to see who that affiliate is, and that affiliate is not me. So there's somebody bidding on that particular ad. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to delete all the ads in this job 140. So click yes.